Here people are waiting that all the sumo wrestler comes into the Kokugikan. If you are traveling in Japan during the sumo tournament, how about adding sumo watching to your itinerary? Sumo is not just a sport for Japanese society. It's a national tradition deeply ingrained in the culture. Sumo originated from traditional ceremony in the old Heian period, determining the success of the harvest. Over time, it evolved into the current style where citizens spend a day enjoying the tournament along with the meals and sake. Sumo is a traditional Japanese sport where iconic massive wrestlers battle to either push their opponent out of the ring or make them touch down to the ground. If you find yourself in Japan during the tournament, you can join in this unique experience. Today, I'll take you to my visit to the Grand Sumo Tournament in Tokyo, sharing insights into what the day is like, tips for getting seats, and a glimpse into the dynamic world of sumo wrestling. The tournament takes place 6 times a year, 3 times in Tokyo in January, May, September, and 3 times in March in Osaka, July in Nagoya, and November in Fukuoka. In Tokyo, it takes place in the Kokugikan Arena, across the river from the Tokyo city center. Kokugikan is right in front of the JR Ryogoku station of some local trains. And right in front of the station, you see where they do the grand tournament. The ticket will be on sale about a month before the grand tournament on the official site of the Sumo Association. There's an English site too, so you can check the schedule if you are in Japan during the tournament days. It sells out quickly from the expensive seats. And when I checked the site on the day of the starting the sale for the public, which is a non-member of the Sumo Association, the first row seat was sold out like in 15 minutes for the full 15 days of the tournament. So make sure to check on the date of the starting sales if you like to get a good seat. The sumo is very popular sport in Japan and it sells out quickly. There's no sales of the ticket at the site of the Kokugikan on the day of the tournament, so you need to get SUMO ticket somehow before you visit. So I got a tournament guide of today. They also have this English version. And now let's look for the seat. Some travel agencies have the ticket as part of their tour. And also, another way to get ticket is order from shops called Ochaya or Sumo Annaijo. It's a traditional style like agency that they keep good seat for you, and instead you can purchase food, drinks, and souvenirs from that shops. And usually there are some traditional custom like giving a tip to the staff. They come to your seat to ask for your order and then bring foods and drinks. There are 20 shops in Kokugikan Arena, and you can book online for the ticket, but it's only in Japanese and ask for home address and number, so it might not something easy to use. The sumo match starts at 8:30 a.m. or around 10 a.m. in the morning and continues to around 6 p.m. And with the ticket you get, you can watch the whole 9 hours of the tournament, but you can choose when you enter the arena. The game is on aired live on NHK every day from around 3 p.m. toward the end of the last match. The whole Japan is watching the game. When I arrived around noon, the arena was not busy at all, but it started to be full by 3 to 4 p.m. This day, all seats were sold out. If you have time to watch, I definitely recommend you to come early and enjoy the lunchbox. I got the ticket of the Mukou Shomen. The seat is located in the 4 different directions: main, opposite, east, and west, and the referee is standing on the opposite side facing the main. It's mainly categorized to 2 different types. One is Masaseki, which you sit on the floor that is divided by the frame. So this is my seat of today. This is a space of 2 people called mass B and 20,000 yen. So 10,000 yen per person. Mass seat is sold as one space, so even if I go by myself, it's still 20,000 yen. If you are not used to sit on the floor, or if you have a leg problem, it might be a little bit difficult to sit here for a long time. The second floor has a chair type seat, which range from 2,500 yen to 9,500 yen at the official site. I also went up to the second floor to see how it looks from the second floor. It's far from dohyo, but actually it really depends on where in the second floor. Even on the second floor, if you're on the front, you have a really dynamic view of the whole arena and the dohyo. Now let's explore the Kokugikan and get something to eat. Sumo museum in the first floor, and you can see the exhibition related to sumo. This year is a dragon year, so they are putting all the dragon motifed 化粧回し and a belt. And of course they have Japan's favorite stamp. There are several souvenir shops that you can purchase souvenirs and some snacks. Here people are waiting that all the small wrestler comes into the Kokugikan. You can eat chanko too. In the basement of the Kokugikan, you can enjoy chanko nabe. So you can eat chanko at this place like meeting room in the basement. Chanko nabe is a hot pot dish that small wrestlers eat to get nutrition. This is 500 yen, and this week it will be miso chanko, and next week will be salt chanko. And now it's time to get bento box. All bento boxes were sold out by early afternoon, so you might want to get it fast when you arrive at the Kokugikan. It's not allowed to bring in foods and drinks from outside, but you can go out once and re-enter to the arena if you like to eat outside. So this is a bento that has food Takakeisho likes it inside. And something very popular and must-get item in Kokugikan is this yakitori box. There are 5 sticks for 750 yen, and they are cooking in the basement of Kokugikan Arena. It is said this is the biggest yakitori factory in Japan. It's simple 2 kinds of the yakitori only. It's smoky and a little bit stronger taste, so I'm sure it goes with sake or beer. The chicken is supposed to be a good luck for sumo, as it stands with 2 legs. Now finally, let's look at the sumo match. It says Main only, which means all seats are sold out today. Thank you. The sumo is visually sort of easy to understand for anyone, but it involves lots of traditional ceremony and movement that you don't see in other sports. The sumo wrestler called rikishi battle on the field called dohyo. Dohyo is a sacred place since all times, and 6 foods such as rice, salt, and kombu seaweed for the god is buried under the dohyo. Rikishi makes a physical movement called shiko on the dohyo to push away evils in the ground. Also, clean his mouth with water, just like you do in the shrine or the temples in Japan, and put salt on the dohyo before the match. In the match, the referee called Gyoji, wearing the traditional kimono, is monitoring the 2 rikishi. The rank of Gyoji also goes up as the tournament proceeds toward the end. The sumo referee says Hakkeoi to cheer up the 2 sumo rikishi, and Nokotta, which means both of them are still remains on the dohyo. There are about 80 different throwing or pushing techniques, which is called kimarite. In the Kokugikan arena, there is a board with name of rikishis in the order of match, and red lights are on for the match that is going on. When one loses, the light turned on, and kimarite that was used is displayed. In case the result was close or one of the 5 referees sitting around the dohyo has objection, they gather on dohyo and discuss the result. As the tournament comes close to the end of the day, top sumo wrestlers ranked high called yokozuna and ozeki matches take place. For the match with higher ranked wrestlers, there are sponsors for each match. The staff with flag of each company walks around the dohyo, and the winner takes the pile of envelopes with cash. Before receiving the envelopes, Rikishi does the hand gesture like cutting 3 times, that they show gratitude to 3 different gods. It's supposed to be disrespectful to the other if Rikishi shows too much of excitement of winning the match. This day, top-ranked Yokozuna Terunofuji lost to Wakamoto Haru, so it was a bit sensational ending. The day closes with a ceremony called Yumitori-shiki. The sumo is not just a sport, and you can see lots of culture in the tournament. I hope you have an opportunity to visit sumo tournament when you visit Japan. Have a great trip to Japan. Have a great week until the next video.